Hey guys, Hey guys, I'm host Runtime HD, and welcome back to an episode of Quips with Steven Seagal. This time, Steven Seagal is
simply not safe.
This is a war zone. It's never going to be safe.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
Didn't think this day could get any worse.
Cavalry just arrived.
Sniper Special Ops, and also Rob Van Dam is here. Rob Van Dam and all that stuff. You know, we even got the wife beater on. That's how you know I'm serious. But now I'm gonna keep this case up a little longer, and why I'm gonna do that is because I watched this entire movie. It was about 86 minutes. Now, when you see this cover, you might assume, oh, Steven's on the front of the box. He's the main character. And if you read the, maybe you'll not be able to see it, but when the mission to rescue a U.S. congressman who has been kidnapped by the Taliban goes sideways, Army sniper Jake Chandler Seagal and his partner are left behind. Now on their own, they must survive in enemy territory and wait for their unit to return. Now, you might think that that means this movie is about Steven Seagal. But no. In reality, this film, Steven Seagal just sits in a chair the whole time. He's barely in it. I think he might even have only like maybe 10-15 minutes of screen time. He's barely in it, and when he is in it, he doesn't even do anything. As I said, he just sits in a chair and says some random bullshit to this guy who's like been shot in the spine and he's paralyzed. And he's like, they're trying to survive kind of, but like, the story has nothing to do with them. The story, which I'll get to in a bit, but this isn't even really a Steven Seagal movie. It's what was it, Tim Abell or whatever the hell his name was. Vic. He was the star of the movie, even though, like, I don't mean to rag on him, but he did not feel like a main character to me. He didn't have the look. He didn't have the feel. His character felt like a side character. Even though he's the main character of the movie, he didn't feel it. He didn't feel like it. Not even saying that Steven would have been a better main character. Probably the movie would have been even more unbearable if he was the main character. I'm just saying, like, even though Steven is a dick and he sucks and I hate him, like, I see Steven and I'm like, yeah, this movie was probably made for Steven because the movie's bad, so he deserves to be in the movie because it's bad, right? But everybody else in this movie just feels like Steven is especially out of place in this movie because he's not even supposed to be here, pretty much. He does nothing. And when we get to the main story with Rob Van Dam and what's-his-face, Tim Abell, what the fuck his name is, there's, like, a loose story about the, like, Taliban leader, whatever, I don't remember his name. There's, like, this random-ass Taliban leader, I don't remember his name, and he has a daughter who they just happen to, you know, like, have with them, and her kid is there, and it's the Taliban leader's, like, he wants to protect her because it's his daughter and grandson, and then, like, so then there's a story about how, so there's a, okay, so so in the story, I'm really trying here, guys. I'm really trying to piece something together. So at the beginning of the story, Steven and his squad are, like, doing a mission to save this Congress guy. And he was captured by these terrorist Taliban guys. And so Steven and his group, they go to get him, and they get him. But they're, like, ambushed on the way, and then a lot of them die, and then they leave Steven and his partner, which is really just some guy, behind. And then, at that point, I thought, oh, so we're going to have Steven and this guy surviving, you know, like the back of the box says. But no, as I said, it just switches back and forth every, like, 20 minutes or so to kind of say, hey, you remember these characters. They did something. A lot of stuff happens, not really that important. The congressman tells them about the Taliban leader guy, but that's kind of it, basically. They get introduced to this war journalist character that I don't really like. I don't really like any of the characters in the movie, but whatever. I don't know. So then, whatever. Then after that, they formulate a plan to get Steven out and also, I guess, stop the Taliban leader guy. So what they do is they kind of use the daughter as bait, but they kind of use a decoy. They get the girl, the war journalist girl, to pretend to be the daughter. So they like try to do a bargain, like Dormammu, I've come to bargain, something like that, and then they cut that out. They bargain with him, so they go up. They make it seem like they're gonna make a deal with him so they can leave with their guys and give him back his daughter. But really, it's the war journalist, and she kills him by like tying her grenade around him, so he wasn't even really a threat at all. The first like time we see him is the last time we see him because he explodes. And then they get in a big shootout with also, and then eventually after the big shootout, a bunch of explosions, shitty-looking explosions. Steven comes down, and the movie kind of ends on the note of, you know, the good guys won, they beat the bad guys, and, well, the war journalist is going to, like, write a story about it, or something like that, writing a story about it. She's got all these pictures and stuff, so. And the story just kind of ends with Steven looking unamused. I feel you, Steven. I feel you. But yeah, essentially the story is about this Taliban leader and them trying to get Steven out, and yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of just like, they want to stop the Taliban leader guy, and they also want to get Steven out of the town where the Taliban leader is. That's pretty much it. This movie is not the worst Steven Seagal movie I've seen, I'll give it that, but it definitely is probably one of the most boring, because, God, it was, like, painful on a part of how goddamn boring it was. Because of how boring it was. Because, like, nothing happened for a good, solid 40 minutes. Like, the first 40 minutes of the movie are, like, completely skippable. Maybe you could watch the beginning first 20 minutes, but after that, like, there's, like, so much of this film that is just filler, that doesn't need to be there. Like, this film feels padded out. Or maybe it's just because the movie is so boring to where it feels padded out, but it's not. Like, I don't know. Just the film was really dull. And, like, essentially nothing happens. Like, all that I listed is basically all the eventful stuff that happens. Yeah, there's, like, the action scene at the beginning, but there's not even that many action scenes in this movie. And they're not, like, ridiculous or fun. And I don't have Steven's terrible acting to laugh at. Even then, like, I have nothing to chew on, right? There's nothing for me to sink my teeth into. Like, this film, there's, like, nothing absolutely god-awful for me to make fun of. And there's nothing, like, actually good about it. It's just one of my least favorite ways of watching a movie is a boring movie. Because at least a bad movie, I can get entertainment out of, or I feel something, right? I don't feel anything with this movie. I'm apathetic, right? Apathy is death, man. If I'm watching a Steven Seagal movie, I at least want to watch a terrible one that makes me angry, because at least I feel something, or I want to watch a so bad it's good one, and at least I can be entertained. This movie did not entertain me or make me feel anything in the slightest. So, I obviously, I don't think this was a very good movie. And obviously, I would not recommend it. And, I think, real movie rating, I think it'd be somewhere around, like, a 4, like 4 or 3. Probably, like, a 4, I guess. Like, a 4 out of 10 for real movie rating. Steven Seagal rating, probably, like, a 2. And ironic enjoyment, probably, like, a 1. Like, there was, like, no ironic enjoyment I could get out of this film. So, real quick, rapid fire. Real rating, 4. Steven Seagal rating, 2. And ironic enjoyment, 1. So, yeah. That's about it. Thanks, guys. I think it's all I need to say. So, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. Share with friends, subscribe, turn notifications on, comment down below how much you liked it. And this has been Quick Quips with Steven Seagal. Signing off. Rob Van Dam. He's the whole show, guys. It's like, Van Dam. Like if I jump off the ring and like do a spin kick onto the barricade. With a chair. I can't do that. I'd make too much of a mess, but I would if I could.